Um, while going into my school, I already had an interest in fashion, but I feel that not just the school, but me developing and growing as a person, I really grew and learned and saw like my interest and love for fashion and art. In middle school, I really struggled with my self identity, and I remember like my first day in middle school, I went in with like military BDUs, combat boots, like a whole belt with like pouches all over the side of like my belt, and I even got searched by like school safety. But yeah, I really struggled with my identity. People would like bully me, and so basically I tried to be like everyone else. So I started buying like the brands that everybody else had, like the Hollisters, the Aeropostales. I knew I wasn't being myself. Like I would have people basically style my clothing for me, but I wouldn't like what I was wearing. I knew I wasn't being myself and I wasn't being true to who I am. So Capsule One Untitled, number one Untitled, is like a conceptual capsule, which is like a small release of clothing, like experimenting with streetwear, fashion, and contemporary art. And I feel as if like clothing and garments and stuff, it's in its own sense can be made a fine art. And I look at the clothes I create and the clothes I want to create in the future and the environments I want to create as fine art that people can wear, something that's tangible, something that, yes, you can have fine art that's hanging on a wall or a sculpture and an installation, but I also think it should be something that people can wear. And so yeah, in this capsule I'm doing like a lot of military inspired garments, and stuff that I would like and I love to wear. I feel as if the military garments are just timeless in their design, and they could be so beautiful, And so I'm distressing denim and dyeing denim, hand dyeing it, washing it, pitting zippers in certain parts, refitting the cut, adding pouches. I'm also creating ponchos from U.S. Navy, like blankets that were surplus. I'm also doing hoodies, and everything about those and everything in general about the capsule and the garments have to be genius, from the velcro that's on your chest to the zipper down your leg or the tags on your back to each little distressing detail on your denim. So what we have here are 2x2 squares of canvas with a font printed over it, and so do a little bit of handiwork on InDesign and some creative vision. I was able to create these tags, but they're made from canvas, and so the idea behind it is that it's a little bit more elevated in tag design. It's not just, oh yeah, you have like a cotton like whatever with just the info printed on it. It's in itself, it's its own art piece. And so the canvas, when washed and hand washed, like if you need to wash it, it's gonna have a little bit of those chips, those decays that you see in a painting that's God knows how old. The idea that you can find beauty in the madness. Well, no matter what craziness is going on, you can see beauty through the garments, especially the military garments, that war. I feel like there's something in its own sense that's rugged but beautiful with military inspired clothing. I'm also doing t-shirts, nothing with like graphic designs on it, because I'm a person who only likes very small graphics and very small details. And I feel as if a lot of people become so caught up in materialism that they no longer care about the actual garment or the work, and they just care about, oh, this shows off my wealth or my class or my status or how cool I am. And that's not what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about art and beauty and expression. Beauty might be $1,500 in a Louboutin store, or it might be $3 in a thrift shop. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter the brand. It all matters the artistry, the design, the art that went into that garment. I think if I did not live in New York City, I don't think I would have even came this far. Like, I'm a smart kid, but I feel like in New York City you're just exposed to so much. In New York City there's so much diversity, but in the arts and just the people. You walk down the block and you see like 5 different people talking 5 different languages. So I'm very, very much inspired by the classical period of Greece and Rome and the art that came from that time, art and culture that we still use to this very day. If you walk into a Catholic church, you see the remnants of the Roman Empire. If you walk into the Met, and you walk in like the decorative arts or and the Renaissance paintings, or even in stuff that we have now, the United States, it's built off of principles from the classical period, and life, liberty, and happiness, and a democratic republic. And I'm also inspired by Renaissance art for the ideals that it brought into the world, the questioning, the making things more realistic, the actually showing what's in your environment, caring for what's around you, and the beauty in man, because there's so much beauty within us, but we don't acknowledge it. We try to hinder it. We try to break it down and create other standards of beauty or this and that, but there's just beauty in every single person, and I just want to express beauty through art.